Alright, Shalom, Shalom. This is Brother Shakar here with another lesson through the power and spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai. Before I get started, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak, Wadash, and double honors to the apostles, the bishops, the elders of the great millstone from which I learned this truth. Peace and blessings to the house of David, doing his work with all righteousness, truth, and sincerity. And I want to say Shalom to the hopeful elect. Shalom. Okay, just wanted to get into a quick lesson on how salvation is not for all Israel. Because often you hear a lot of camps or just Israelites, okay, making a statement, okay, that they're here to save, okay, all Israel, or that this word, okay, is for all Israel. No, this word is only for the elect of Israel. Okay, on this time, okay, on this side, okay, where the destruction is going to take place, hey, this is only for that very small number, okay, for that remnant. But let me start off here. I'm gonna start off in the book of Luke, chapter 1 and verse 68, because I want to get that definition for salvation. This is Luke chapter 1 verse 68, and it says, "Blessed be the Lord power, of Israel." It says, "For he has visited and redeemed his people." Now we know Israel, okay, it is the elect nation, okay, but out of the elect nation, because there's an elect of the elect, man. You see, and we're going to show you. I'm going to show you that, through the scriptures. It says, "And hath raised up a horn of salvation for us in the house of his servant David." You see, so let's go to that word salvation, just so we can show you what salvation truly means. I'm gonna get it here in the blue letter, and I'm actually gonna go to the root word, which is gonna be. Let me get it for you.
Strong's G 4982. Sozo.
So sozo. This is again G 4982, and the definition is listen, to save, to keep safe and sound. Listen, to rescue from danger or destruction. See, one from injury or peril. You see, and that's exactly, okay, what salvation truly means, man. To be saved from impending danger, man. See, and that destruction is going to be of the way of those missiles. You see, that those ICBM missiles, those supersonic missiles, okay, and also the chariots, okay, of Yahweh Shem Shai, man. They're coming to bring destruction. They're coming to bring punishment, okay, upon the wicked. And that's going to include 2/3 of our people, man. 2/3 of our people are going to be destroyed, okay, in that destruction. Okay, when the Lord comes to deliver his elect, he's also going to what? He's also going to take down the rulership, okay, of Esau, Edom, okay, and bring a brutal punishment, man. And that's especially going to happen here, okay, in America, Babylon the Great. But let me start off here, just because, again, only on this side, okay, there's only going to be a remnant, okay, a small number, okay, that's going to make it, and yeah, that's going to happen, okay, from the four corners of the earth. So let's start off with that. Let's go to the book of Matthew, chapter 24 and verse 31, and it says, "See, and he shall send his angels, with the great sound of a trumpet, and they shall gather together his elect, listen, from the four winds, from one end of heaven to the other." So the elect going to be gathered, okay, from all nations, again, from one end of the earth to the other. But the biggest deliverance is going to be here, okay, in so-called America, okay, Babylon the Great, because this is where Israel, okay, and Judah were brought together for what? For punishment, for correction. Let's go to the book of Jeremiah, chapter 50 and verse 33, and it says, "Thus saith the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai, of hosts, the children of Israel, and the children of Judah were oppressed together." See, and that's happened right here, okay, in AK America, Babylon the Great, man. We were brought here for what? For punishment and for correction. See, and we've been oppressed, okay, by, well, first of all, okay, all these nations, but right now that chief oppressor, okay, is a so-called white man, Esau, Edom. Okay, just look at his track record, okay, and it shows you exactly how he's oppressed, okay, all 12 tribes, man. You see, it says, and all that took them captives held them fast. See, they refused to let them go. See, that's why, hey, we're still in their hands, man. They refuse to let us go. They know exactly who we are, man. We are hidden in plain sight, man. You see, we're hidden right in plain sight, and they refused to tell us that we are the Hebrew Israelites, man. That we are the children, okay, of the Most High Power. But instead, what do? They given us lies, falsehoods, man. Told us that we were so-called black, so-called Mexican, so-called Puerto Rican, okay, so on and so forth, okay, so-called Native American. No, but we are actually, okay, the Hebrew Israelites, okay, the Holy Bible, man. You see, and this is where the biggest deliverance is going to take place at. And again, the Lord's going to gather, okay, His elect from the four winds, man, from the four corners of the earth, okay. But it's only going to be a small remnant. It's not going to be all the nation of Israel. Let me go to the book of Isaiah, chapter 10, and let's start off at verse 20. And it says, see, and it shall come to pass in that day that the remnant of Israel, see, and such as are escaped to the house of Jacob, shall no more again stay upon them that smote them, but shall stay upon the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, the Holy One of Israel, in truth. See, and that's happening. That's been happening. Okay, you got that small number, okay, that's coming back to the true power, man. Okay, that's not relying upon these falsehoods, these lies, okay, of the so-called white man. You see, they're trusting in the true power, okay, and they're trusting in His words, man. Lord's will that we be amongst that number. It says, the remnant shall return, see, even the remnant of Jacob, see, unto the mighty power. A remnant, you go into that word remnant, okay, it's a remainder, okay, a very small number. See, that's why, hey, 2/3, okay, gotta be cut off, and they gotta die right here in America, Babylon the Great. Whether they know they're Israel or they don't know they're Israel, okay, only 1/3 is gonna be delivered. You see, and that 1/3, okay, is a smaller number than the 2/3. You see, it says, for though that people Israel, see, be as the sand of the sea, yet a remnant of them shall return. Yeah, Israel is a big number, man. Israel is like the sands of the seas, man. You can't even count, okay, the number of Israelites that are scattered throughout the earth. You see, but only a remnant, only a small number is actually gonna truly return, okay, and worship Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai in truth and in sincerity. It says, the consumption decreed shall overflow with righteousness. See, that consumption, that's going to be the destruction, okay, coming from those missiles, okay, and then from the chariots, okay, the so-called UFOs. See, a brutal punishment is coming, okay, upon America, Babylon the Great, okay, and wherever else the Lord has allotted destruction. It says, for the Lord power of hosts shall make a consumption, listen, even determined in the midst of all that land. See, that land is speaking about America, Babylon the Great. It's already been determined, man. That consumption is coming, man. That destruction is coming, okay? And true salvation is when you're delivered, okay, from that destruction. You see, and it's only going to be a very small number. It's not for all of Israel. See, all Israel, okay, is listening. All Israel is hearing it, okay? Because you can't go anywhere, okay, without you can't go anywhere, on social media, okay, and not see the Israelites, okay, not hear this truth. So nobody's going to have an excuse. At the end of the day, there's going to be no excuse, man. You see, but hey, this truth is for who it's for, and again, it's not for everybody. Okay, it's not for all Israel. It's only for that very small number, okay, that the elect. Okay, again, Lord's will, hey, we be a part of that number. Let me go to the book of Romans. Chapter 11 and verse 5, it says, see, even so then, at this present time, also there is a remnant, see, according to the election of grace. You see, because right now, we're in that grace period. Okay, right now we've been given this time to get right with Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, okay, and truly return, okay, to the law, statutes, and commandments, and truly return, okay, to doing the things that are right, man. But only a small number is doing that. Yeah, you have a lot of Israelites that are waking up, Okay, they know who they are. Okay, but that doesn't mean that they're going to be delivered. That doesn't mean they're going to be saved, man. Let me get a quick precept. Let me go to the book of, what is that? It's the book of Daniel. It's like, I forgot where was that. Daniel chapter 12 and verse 1. It says, and at that time shall Michael stand up, see the great prince, which stands up for the children of thy people. See, and there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. See, so, and we're getting ready, okay, to come upon Jacob's trouble, man. You see, it's going to be a time like no other, man. It's going to be horrible. It's going to be terrible. It says, and at that time thy people shall be delivered. See, every one of them that should be found written in the book. See, and those that are going to be written in that book, okay, that's going to be the elect. Okay, those are the ones that are going to be delivered. See, it's not the whole nation, man. Not all Israel, okay, will be saved in the first go round. This is the point I wanted, though. It says, verse 2, Daniel 12 and 2, it says, and many of them, see, that sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake. Okay, yeah, you have a lot of Israelites, okay, that are waking up, to understand who they are. Okay, they understand that they're Israel. Okay, but that doesn't mean that, again, that they're gonna receive salvation. You see, again, you have a lot of Israelites, okay, that are waking up. Okay, they know who they are. Okay, they know they're Israel. Okay, they're hearing the words, okay, of the men of the Lord. Okay, they're believing on it. But again, they're not doing it in truth and in sincerity, man. See, they're still got one foot in the world, okay, and one foot in which they think is the truth. Now, when you have this whole 100% truth, you're gonna do everything that the Lord said to do, man. You're not gonna take shortcuts. Let me read that again. It says that many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake. So those that are gonna come out of the confusion, okay, those that are gonna understand who they are, okay, that they're Israelites. Okay, and you're seeing that everywhere. It says some listen to everlasting life, and that's the elect. That's that remnant. Let me see if I can fix this. Lighting's all messed up. Salakia. It says and some to shame and everlasting contempt. See, you're gonna have those, okay, that are gonna be shamefaced, man. You're gonna have those that, because ultimately, okay, all Israel gonna be saved. But you're gonna have those that are gonna have to be reborn, okay, or born, okay, through the loins of the elect. Okay, then they're gonna be in their right minds. Then they're gonna be perfect, but they're gonna come back, okay, for a period of time. They're gonna be ashamed, man. They're gonna have shame upon them. Why? Because they're gonna understand, okay, that they were not part of that remnant number, man. You see, because the Lord's only looking, okay, for that very small number. You see, and that's going to be, okay, the elect, okay, whoever they may be. Lord's will, okay, we be a part of that number. Let me go to the book of Romans, chapter 9, and verse 27 in Salakia. When I parked, the light was good, and now, as it, the shadows move, it just, the light changes. Salakia. At least, as long as you can hear me, that should be good. This is Romans chapter 9, verse 27, and it says, Isaiah, okay, also cried concerning Israel. It says, though the number of the children of Israel, see, be as the sand of the sea, a remnant shall be saved. See, so only a remnant is going to be delivered, man. All Israel will not be delivered, okay, in this first go round, man. Okay, when the Lord brings that destruction and punishment, okay, upon America, Babylon the Great, and again, wherever else he's allotted the destruction, only a remnant is going to be delivered. You see, again, salvation is not, okay, for all Israelites, for every Israelite. You see, let me go to the book of Zechariah, because 2/3, okay, will perish on this side, man, and that's going to be here in America, Babylon the Great. Zechariah 13 verse 8, and it says, and it shall come to pass that in all the lands, that same land, okay, where the consumption has been decreed, man, that land is speaking about America, so-called America. It says, and it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, see, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die. So 2 out of every 3 Israelites, okay, will die here. Okay, whether they know they're Israel or they don't know they're Israel. We already read, okay, you're going to have many that are going to come out of that dust. You're going to have many that are going to come out of the confusion. Okay, but that doesn't mean that they're part of the elect number, man. Again, you have a lot of them. You have a lot of Israelites, okay, that are still trying to what? To please the flesh, man. You see, again, they have one foot in the world, okay, and another foot in what they believe is the truth. You see, but it's not, man. If you're not doing everything according to to the words of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, okay, then hey, you're not right, man. You see, it says, but the third shall be left therein. That third, okay, is speaking about the remnant, okay, that 1/3, okay, which is gonna consist of the 144,000, okay, 12,000 men from each of the 12 tribes, okay, which is gonna be the governing body. Then also, okay, you're gonna have that innumerable multitude, man. Okay, so that's all that's gonna make up, okay, that 1/3. And hey, and that's what we want to be a part of. We want to be a part of that number. It says, and I will bring the third part through the fire. You see, that's going to be the literal fire. And that, in also, okay, the things that we go through, okay, on our daily walks, man. Hey, the Lord is making a way for us, man. He's with us, especially, if we be part of the elect number. Right now, we're the hopeful elect. It says, and will refine them as silver is refined. See, and we'll try them as gold is tried. See, that's why we go through, certain sufferings, man. The Lord is, He's purifying us. It says, they shall call on my name, see, and I will hear them. I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, is my power. So that's why it's very important, to understand that truth, okay, that we have the names. Okay, you have certain Israelites, okay, certain groups, or a certain group, okay, that's saying that we don't have the name, man. No, we have the name. Okay, we've been given the name through our apostles, our elders, the bishops of the great millstone, man. You see, and you have men, okay, teaching that like-minded doctrine, man. That we have, the name of the Father, which is Yahweh, and the name of the Son, okay, which is Yahweh Shai, man. And we gotta have those names. Let me go to the book of Romans, chapter 9 and verse 6. It says, not as though the word, okay, of the Most High have taken none effect. It says, for they are not all Israel, which is of Israel. Let me read that again. It says, not as the word of the Most High have taken none effect, for they are not all Israel, which are of Israel. See, so that's telling you that not every Israelite is right, man. Not every Israelite is going to make it on this side. On this side where the distress is going to take place, it's only about that remnant. It's only about the elect. That's Salakia. I'm trying to get it, but I don't think I'm going to be able to get it right. Again, as long as you can hear me. The light keeps on. Let's see if I can. No, I'm not going to mess with it. Alright. Hey, so not all Israel is of Israel, man. Israel is the elect nation. See, but out of the elect nation, there is an elect number. You see? Let's go to the book of Galatians. Chapter 6 and verse 16. And it says, and as many as walk according to this rule, see, peace be on them, and mercy, and upon the Israel, see, of the Most High, man. See, that those of the elect, they are the Israel, okay, of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai. They walk according to this rule, okay. Those that have become what a new creation, man, new creatures. See, they've left the old man, okay, and put on the new man, okay. Not depending anymore, okay, upon this world, man. Okay, leaving the things of this world behind. Of course, we're still gonna do things, okay, but we can't be consumed, okay, in the things of this world, man. No, we got to rely, okay, upon Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Let's go to the book of 2nd Esdras, and again, Salakia, with the lighting. 2nd Esdras chapter 8, and let's go to verse 41. Now I only got a couple more. I'm not going to make this long. Again, salvation is only going to be, okay, for the elect. Okay, for the remnant on this side. It's not going to be for all of Israel. For all of Israel. This is the second Ezra chapter 8 and verse 41. It says, "For as the husbandman soweth much seed upon the ground, see, and planteth many trees, and yet the thing that is sown good in the season cometh not up, neither doth all that is planted take root. It says, even so it is of them that are sown in the world. See, they shall not all be saved." See, and this is speaking about the world of Israel, because salvation is only for Israel. The scripture says that these nations, they seek salvation in vain, man. It's vanity. When they're looking for any type of deliverance, it's all vanity. It's not for them. Salvation is for the nation of Israel, man. Let me get that real quick. See, just like a husbandman, which is a farmer, when he plants, certain seeds, they're not all gonna come up. So it's the same way, like as Israel, man. A lot of Israelites, are being sown in this world, but only those of the elect number are gonna be delivered. So not all should be saved. Let me prove what I said. Jeremiah chapter 3 and verse 23, because some will argue, well, salvation's for everybody, for anybody who believes. But no, man, salvation is only for Israel. Jeremiah 3 verse 23, it says, "Truly in vain is salvation hoped for from the hills, see, and the multitude of mountains." See, and you go to the hills and mountains, that represents governments. You got your hills that are your smaller governments, and your mountains that are your larger governments, which is pretty much your smaller nations and your larger nations. It says, "Truly in the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yoshai, our power, see, is the salvation of Israel." Only for Israel. It's for the Israelites, but it's going to begin with the elect. You see? Let me go back. Let me stay here in Second Esdras. Let's go back to Second Esdras. Let's go to the 9th chapter, and let's go to the 15th verse. And it says, "I have said before, and now do speak, and will speak it also hereafter, that there be many more of them which perish than of them which shall be saved." See, like as the wave is greater than the drop. See, that's going to be the difference, between those 2/3 number, and the 1/3, man. It's going to be like a wave to a drop. Only a small amount, of Israelites will be delivered on this side. Again, it's not for everybody, man. This truth is not for everybody, because you're going to have a lot of Israelites, they're never going to get it, man. They're never going to understand, man. There's some, it tells you in Job that they're going to die without knowledge. Let me see if I can get that. Yeah. It's Job 36 verse 12. I forgot where it was at, but I got it right. This is the book of Job, chapter 36 and verse 12, and it says, "See, but if they obey not, see, they shall perish by the sword. See, and the Lord has many swords, but that ultimate sword is going to be the destruction. See, the majority of our people, they're going to be taken, by the destruction, man. They're going to be punished." It says again, "But if they obey not," which 2/3, they're not obeying, man. They're not listening. It says, "They shall perish by the sword, see, and they shall die without knowledge." They're not ever going to know, that they were Israelites, man. Why? Because they believe, in the falsehoods of Christianity, or they're not obeying, man. Even though they know they're Israel, they're still doing things, that go against Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. You see? And ultimately, they're gonna die here, man. See, they're not gonna make it. Let me go to the book of Micah. Actually, I want to get this in the Good News translation. Again, bear with me. This is the book of Micah, chapter 4, And let's go to verse 6. And again, Salaki for the lighting. I'm trying to see if but it seems like it's not going to work. This is the book of Micah chapter 4 and verse 6. It says, see, the time is coming, saith the Lord, when I will gather together the people I punished. You see, what does it say? Well, let's get it. And then I'll come back to this. Amos 3 and 1. It says, hear this word that the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yoshai, see, has spoken against you, O children of Israel. See, against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, you only have I known of all the families of the earth, therefore I will punish you for all your iniquities. That's why we read earlier, okay, Israel and Judah were oppressed together, man. We're here in America, Babylon the Great, okay, being oppressed, being punishment, okay, serving out a sentence of correction, man. See, and again, this is where the biggest deliverance will take place. But let me go back to Micah, and I'll read that again. Micah 6 and 4, okay, it's like in Micah 4 and 6, in the Good News Translation, it says, the time is coming, says the Lord, when I will gather together the people I punish. See, it's the Lord that's gathering, man. That's how it's one of the ways we know, hey, the people that are in the Holy Land right now, okay, where in the scriptures does it talk about, well, I want to be careful with my words, but, some type of, well, they're not the people, man. Like I said, I'm not going to say it, but they're the 1948ers, man. You see, they're the 1948ers, and they were not gathered by Yahweh Ba'Shem Yoshai. You see, they went over, on some bullshit, man. So they're not the people. But again, it says, the time is coming, says the Lord, when I will gather together the people I punished, those who have suffered in exile. See, right now, we're still in exile, man. We're in the hands, in the hands of our enemies, man. Behold, this day we are yet in our captivity. Baruch 3 and 8. It says, they are crippled and far from home, but I will make a new beginning with those who are left. Those who are left, man. The remnant, the remainder. So yeah, all Israel going to be saved ultimately, because they're going to come through the loins of the elect. It says, and they will become a great nation. See, and I will rule over them on Mount Zion from that time on and forever. See, that's what we're waiting for, man. We're waiting to be delivered. Lord's will, that we make it. We be a part of that number. So let me get a couple more, because again, hey, yeah, salvation is for all Israel, okay, but not on this side. Okay, on this side, it's only going to be, okay, for the elect. Let's go to Romans 11. And again, Salakia for the, when I first started, man, it was good, but now, the sun's in my face. Romans 11, verse 26, it says, and so all Israel, shall be saved, as it is written, there shall come out of Zion, the deliverer, speaking about Yahweh Shai, and shall turn away ungodliness from Jacob. Jacob's sins will be forgiven, man. And this is speaking about that those 2/3. They're going to come back in the kingdom. Okay, again, they're going to have a period of time. Okay, whatever the Lord has already determined. Okay, they're going to have shame, man. They're going to be shamefaced. Why? Because again, they're going to know that they were not chosen. They're going to know that they weren't part of the first resurrection. You see, it says, "For this is my covenant unto them when I shall take away their sins." You see, and this is speaking about us being fully in the new covenant. See, having the law, statutes, commandments in our inward parts, man, not being able to go off anymore. You see, and this is exactly what we're looking for. This is exactly what we want. Let me get a couple more. Let's go to the book of Isaiah, chapter 45, and let's go to verse 17. See, and it says, "See, but Israel, shall be saved in the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yoshai with an everlasting salvation. See, ye shall not be ashamed nor confounded, world without end." See, that's going to be that time period, man. An age, okay, without end, man. You see, right now we're in that first earth age, Okay, that Esau right now, he's in rulership, man. You see, he's ruling right now, but his time is almost up, man. You see, Jacob is the beginning. Well, let me get that. Second Esdras, chapter 6, and let's start off from verse 7. It says, Then answered I and said, What shall be the parting asunder of the times? Or when shall be the end of the first? See, and the beginning of it that followeth. See, when is that first earth age, okay, gonna come to an end, man? Esau's rulership. It says, And he said unto me, From Abraham unto Isaac. See, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. See, and that was symbolic, okay, of Esau's rulership, okay, being pulled down, man. Jacob holding on to his heel. It says, For Esau is the end of the world, meaning the end of the age. See, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. See, and that's going to be the time, okay, where the kingdom's going to be set up, man. See, you're going to have a righteous rulership, okay, and a righteous order. Let me go back to Isaiah chapter 45, just to show you that, hey, all Israel is going to be saved, man. Ultimately, look, Isaiah 45 and 25, it says, See, in the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai shall all the seed of Israel be justified and shall glory, man. All the seed's going to be justified. Now, there's not going to be one Israelite that's going to not make it, man. Ultimately, but on this side, only for the elect. You see, let me get a couple more. Isaiah. Let's stay in Isaiah, and let's go to chapter 60, and let's go to verse 21, and it says, See, thy people also shall be all righteous. See, because why? Because ultimately, when under that second covenant or the new covenant, okay, we're going to have the law, statutes, and commandments in our inward parts, meaning we're not going to be able to go off anymore. You see, so all Israel ultimately going to be all righteous, man, in the kingdom. But on this side, again, it's only for the elect. It says, They shall inherit the land forever, to the branch of my planting, the work of my hands, that I may be glorified. It says, A little one shall become 1,000, and a small one a strong nation. I, the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, will hasten it in this time. You see, a little one's going to become what? A strong nation, man. A small one's going to, a little one shall become 1,000. Why? Because there's going to be a offspring, man. See, and that offspring is going to be the return, okay, of the 2/3, those that perished on this side. Again, why? Because salvation on this side is only for that small number, okay, the elect, that remnant. You see, and then there's going to be what? That world without end, man. That age, okay, that's never going to come to an end. Let's close out with that. Let's go to what is Daniel chapter 2 and verse 44. See, and it says, And in the days of these kings shall the power of heaven set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed. See, in the days of these kings, meaning in the time of the Gentile reigns, man. You had the what? You had the Babylonians, then you had the Medes and the Persians, the Greeks, the Romans. Okay, now we're in that revised Roman Empire, man. You see, and this is when right now we're in the time, okay, when the Lord's getting ready to pull down the rulership, okay, of these damn devils and set up the kingdom. Look, and the kingdom should not be left to other people. It's not forever. It's not for these nations, man. I already showed you that. Okay, they seek salvation in vain. Okay, but salvation will only be, okay, for the elect on this side. Ultimately, all Israel. It says, But it shall break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms. Listen, and it shall stand forever. See, that world without end, man. It's never going to come. That age is going to be an age that's never going to end, man. Uninterrupted. You see? But again, on this side, only the elect, man. And then ultimately all Israel. So with that, Lord's will, this lesson was edifying. I want to go ahead and close out by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakak, Wadash, and double honors to the apostles, the bishops, and the elders of the great millstone, from which I learned this truth. Peace and blessings to the house of David, doing this work without righteousness, truth, and sincerity. And I want to say shalom to the hopeful elect. Shalom.